From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. You know what this video is going to be called? It's going to be called The Bears Are Back in Town. The high of the day in the S&P came at 1967.30 on the open. The low came in at 1953 even mid-morning. And last, we're 1958 half. We're down 12.5 handles. Total volume, 1.75 million minis. They always do more business on the downside. And 3.1 thousand big S&Ps traded in the pit. MOC, we had a big MIM flip, and I knew that this was going to happen. The MIM started out like 85% to the sell side and 400 million to sell, and then gradually gradually moved more to the buy side, but ended up MOC sell 170 million. Tomorrow we've got the MBA Purchase Applications. We've got the EIA Petroleum Status Report. We've got a 10-year note auction. And last but not least, we have the Fed minutes. Now look, the pit bull hit me on the phone today and said, and I got to really consider this, and I think all of you guys should listen to this, that he sees a lot of selling in some of the market-leading stocks, the market-leading sectors like the airlines, etc. And when he told me that, I went right back at him, and we were on the lows of the day at 53 even, and I told him I didn't think that we were going down much further. We kind of went back and forth on that, and then the S&P rallied like 8 handles. But then late in the day, the S&P came back down. Now I'm gonna, you know what I think is important here? I'm gonna tell you something. I think you gotta declare yourself. Have you ever declared yourself? Well, I'm declaring myself, and I'm still a bull. And I think what's going on here is we're just getting a little pullback before we go back up and make new highs. I know all the talking heads are out there talking bear market, big sell-off, big decline. You know how many times we've heard that? And you know how many times I've come back and said, look at the S&P back and filling, we're going back up? Well, I suspect that's what's going to be happening very soon too. Because you know what? I'm looking for the pit bulls Thursday, Friday low. I told you guys I thought the S&P could be weak this week, and I think either later tomorrow or going into Thursday, we're going to make that pit bull low the week before the July expiration. Listen, I'm going to keep it like that. You guys, I told you I'm going to try to up these videos. We're going to try to put some charts in. I just haven't had the time to do it, but I'm going to. I'll see you tomorrow on the opening print.